Okay, I want to talk about serving God, and that's all I want to do. And so I want to talk about how that's not a part, and I was afraid that it was apart from the things that I was pursuing in my life, my goals, my dreams, because I want to be a better person. And so I just didn't see at the time how that was connected to doing God's will. And now I've learned that and a few other things. I'm just going to share that very simply. And so, to put it simply, serving God is in serving people. Like when Jesus died on the cross, he did it for all the people, and that was the greatest service of God, I think, of all. So, from that, you know that, okay, so to serve people, you would love your neighbor as yourself. But I want to talk about how people tend to want their neighbor to love them and not love themselves. So when you have a goal, make sure your goal is that, okay, you improve yourself and you become a better person. But not to get, but to give. Because if your desire is to get a girl or to get money or to get honor, respect, riches, things to get, rather than to give, what you're doing is you're not loving yourself, and you're wanting your neighbor to love you rather than loving your neighbor as yourself. So your goal should be instead to, yes, improve yourself, but so you can give your improved self to the person you love. If it's a relationship, you can now give a greater person to that relationship, to that person that you love. So you're giving yourself, so you improve yourself, so you can give great respect, you can give great honor to others. So and if you have if you can accumulate money, you can give greatly now. So the goal to be great should be so that you can give greatly, and that's the point. That love that you have for the people should allow you to even separate yourself from those people in the current circumstances. Not separate literally, but allow you to just work on yourself. And in doing that, you'll realize that's the greatest way to help others, when you help yourself. Because if you can't help yourself, you can't help other people. So I just want to ask you to realize that as you improve who you are, especially if there are people you love and whatnot, as you improve and become that person you've always wanted to be, what I'm asking you to do is to chase your dream and whatever it may be, and to become that person. And at a time it might seem separate from God, but if you can do that to serve the people that you love, it is far from separate to God, but it might bring those people closer to God. And your words will mean more. And what I'm saying is that the meaning of your words and the gravity of what you do and the gravity of what you say comes from the economy of who you are. And that picture of that person that you want to be will color the intention behind all your words and actions. And so no one will ever doubt you if you tell that person you love them, because they can look at what you've done in your life and they can see that there is some evidence and that there is something that seems intends to match what this person says. If this person says, I am great at this, well, you just look at their resume and you will see that that person truly is great at the things that they say they are great at, or whatever it is. I'm trying to be general here, but I think the idea is to pursue your dream and to become the best you can be, so you can give the best you can give to the people around you. And that, my friend, is service of God, because that should be your only goal. And what I'm letting you know is it can align with your goals, can align with serving God, even if they're just improving yourself in the current moment, in the present moment. Now, one more thing, and that is to pursue your goal with peace. And here's why. I want you to pursue your goal in peace, because you're pursuing your goal insofar as that it's serving God. And what I'm saying is practice indifference. Be indifferent to the outcome of your goal. Be indifferent to anything really insofar as it is serving God. And here's why: because when you're too attached to something, you're a spiritual being, so when you're too attached to something, you lose your dignity. And so if a spiritual being is attached to a physical thing, sometimes it's an addiction to like a physical thing like alcohol, the spiritual being loses its dignity, right? But I think that can happen intellectually as well. And so approach your goal with peace, have peace about it. Just know that you're doing it because it's serving God, so it is God's will, and God placed that desire in you, and so you can have peace and moving for the things that you want in your life, but don't become too attached to them, because you'll lose your dignity. So that should take some pressure off of you, hopefully, and just to realize that your ultimate goal is to serve God. Thank you.